everybody. Wade Steinlogie here with head coach Raphael Martinez of the men's soccer team. Coach, one game left, really for all the marbles when you're talking about it. I mean, it has a big swing with Saturday's game against Mount Mercy. I guess first off, let's talk about last night's game real quick with Central. Little still rivalry there. Everybody kind of knows, with just the proximity between the two schools. So came up a little bit short in double overtime, but just give us a quick recap of everything you saw from last night.
Overall, I think the result was fair. I think the effort that Central played with deserved the win for them. We learned a lot about our guys last night. We started slow, and we just couldn't really find any momentum or energy in the game. We got a goal early in the second half through Sergio. We thought we'd kind of kill the game off because although it looked like Central was creating a lot of chances, I think they ended up having 19 shots on goal. They really weren't clear opportunities.
Sure.
But similar to the St. Ambrose game, as the game wound down, we lost focus, and they made us pay with about 4 minutes left. And then heading into overtime, you could tell they had the momentum, they had the energy. They wanted to get the game and get the win, and they were rewarded for the effort that they put in. And for us, it was a good learning experience to find out some things about some of the guys on the team, and it's one of those games that you learn from, and you hope, if anything, it just makes us stronger and brings the team together for the game this weekend, like you mentioned.
Right, definitely, and like I said, this is a big game this weekend. 7:00 start against Mount Mercy. It's both the season finale, it's senior day, but equally as important, if not more important, is the impact it has on the conference standings. A win, you move all the way to second place, assuming Clark loses to Grandview, that is.
Correct.
Which is probably pretty likely the way Grandview's playing. But a win, you move up to second. A tie, you're in fourth. And a loss, you drop to fifth. So you could potentially be hosting all the way to hosting a semifinal game to having to play on the road the whole time.
Right. And a goal of ours this year, heading into the season, was to host a conference tournament game. And to be at the point where we put ourselves in a position to where all we need to do is win on Saturday is good. We're happy with where we're at, but we understand that Mount Mercy has a lot to play for as well. So it's gonna be a very, very good game. It's gonna be a game that requires the guys to give everything for 90 minutes and to send our seniors off with what I feel they deserve. I mean, we have some great seniors that have dedicated hours upon hours to this program and have the right mentality. So, like you said, we want to go out and win the game, and we want to be able to, if being Grandview beats Clark, we probably host Viterbo in the first round. But you can't really look too far ahead. We just have to take care of Saturday, and with a good week of practice and preparation, we feel that we can put ourselves in a good position to win.
Sure. I don't know if you've seen any video on Mount Mercy or just talking to other coaches. I mean, this is a team that, perennially at the top half of the league. They had a strong start this year and then have kind of fallen off a little bit. Some losses that they probably weren't expecting to have, but still a solid squad. And again, they're also playing for a lot. So what have you seen of Mount Mercy that you feel good about going in, that you need to watch out for? Or is it more of just play our own game?
Well, I think for the most part, it's been pretty commonplace for teams in the MCC besides Grandview, is that when the teams do show up, they're very good. But when they don't show up and they're not ready to play, they struggle. We've dealt with this year. Clark's had a couple of really good results. Mount Mercy's the same way. St. Ambrose is the same way. So a lot of the teams are, if Mount Mercy comes up and they're ready to play, it's going to be a tough game. And we have to make sure that what happened last night doesn't happen on Saturday, to where we don't bring energy, we start slow, they set the tempo of the game, so we have to be the aggressors. We're the ones that are at home. We have to protect our home turf, and we want to win in front of our fans. I mean, our last two conference games at home, we've been extremely close, but not close enough to get the W. So, we know some things about them. We know their style of play and the formation that they like to play, but I think at the end of the day, at this point in the season, it's just making sure that the guys play with pride. They play for the guys that are around them, the guys that were here previously in the program, just to have that pride of playing for William Penn. And I hope that the guys understand the importance of the game on the weekend, because you probably know better than I do. When I looked on the stats, I can't remember the last time that we hosted a conference tournament.
07. I was actually looking it up when we were talking about the game last Saturday. So I think it was 07 was the last time.
So it's been quite a while, and it hasn't happened since the seniors have been here, obviously.
Right.
So it will be a huge opportunity for them to possibly host 2 conference tournament games. So we're definitely looking forward to it, and I think as long as we have good focus and good dedication and practice this week, I think we'll put ourselves in a good position to go out and win the game.
Definitely. All right. Well, that's, like I said, a lot up in the air there, so we can talk more after Saturday's game and figure out where everything stands. But best of luck to you, Coach. A lot on the line, and hopefully send those seniors out on a good note.
Definitely. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.